And with this event, with this initiative, with the relationship and the partnership between Uttar Pradesh and Yamanashi Prefecture of Japan, this relationship will become even more trusted. I would like to thank Excellency Governor Kataro Nagasaki-san for visiting us with such a large and important delegation to see the opportunities here, and in my speech I'll tell you how the opportunities are folding out for you. I would like to thank my senior Honorable Minister Shri Shivraj Singh Chauhan ji, who is leading the agriculture sector in a way which has never been seen in our country in the past. All the honorable ministers from UP government, the delegates, the friends from industry and the friends from media, I will present in the next about 10 minutes how our economic thinking in our country is. Being a technocrat, I'm not a leader, I'm just a technocrat. So I'll be sharing things in a more technical language. Please bear with me for that. Our economic growth is something which has been now recognized by the world. We have been growing at a very sustained pace of 6 to 8% growth band with moderate under control inflation, with very good balance sheet, very healthy balance sheet of the country, and making sure that the entire country grows together. This is possible because of the 4 pillars of our growth story. Our thought process behind this growth can be described in 4 pillars. The first pillar of our growth story is the investment in social, digital and physical infrastructure. So the investment story is a very important part of our entire growth journey. From a very minuscule investment that we used to make in our country, the public investment. Today we have reached a level where we are making a sustained public investment of 130 billion US dollars every year. This investment in our economy, every economy has a different structure. In our economy, $1 investment creates an impact of $3.6 of economic activity. So that much economic activity has helped our country grow in a very sustained manner, generate lots of new employment opportunities, and make sure that the benefits of growth reach every sector of every segment of the society. I'll give you some examples. This investment has helped us become the largest electrified railway network. Today our railway network is 99.6% electrified. The only other railway network which is 100% electrified is Switzerland's railway network. Every other, whether it is China, any other country, now we are, in terms of electrification, we are ahead of them. And that has helped us in making sure that our growth is green. We have added 38,000 kilometers of railway lines in the last decade. We have added 162 semi-high-speed trains. We are reconstructing 1,300 stations, railway stations throughout the country. As on today, this is world's largest railway station reconstruction program. We have also developed and rolled out the first hydrogen train, and this is world's longest and world's largest hydrogen train, 2,400 kilowatt. Many other countries have developed their hydrogen trains, but they are like 3 coaches or 4 coaches. This one is 10 coaches, and it has already covered more than 3,000 kilometers of commercial run in the last few weeks. We have invested in airports, seaports, in fastest 5G implementation, taking now lead in 6G development. We have today world's second largest road network. We have added 65,000 kilometers of road in the last decade. 65,000 kilometers of highways in the last decade. We have doubled the airports from 74 to 165 in the last decade. That kind of growth has happened in the entire country. And the most basic thing which is required, the infrastructure, whether it is social, digital or physical, that has substantially changed in the last 1 decade. The second pillar is inclusive development. We are a country with a lot of diversity. Diversity in terms of language, diversity in terms of economic levels, diversity in food, diversity in various different types, different parameters. So it's very important for us to grow as one country where each and every section of the society grows together. That's why our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji and the party to which I belong, the Bharatiya Janata Party, we have right from day one of our inception in 1952, we have always believed in inclusive growth. We call it Antyodaya, which means the growth of the last person in the society. And I'll give you some examples. Please note the numbers. We have added 590 million bank accounts. 590 million is the population of Europe and population of Japan combined. That many new bank accounts we have opened in the last decade. That was financial inclusion. We have constructed 40 million public houses for the poor sections of the society, and 30 million more are getting constructed. 120 million toilets constructed. That's like whole population of Japan getting a new way of sanitation. Water and food, tap water connections. Overall, world's largest social security program is being implemented in our country today, so that our country grows in an inclusive way. No section of the society should be left behind. That is the second pillar, ladies and gentlemen. The first pillar is investment in infra. Second is the inclusive development, inclusive growth. The third pillar of our growth story and our thought process, our Prime Minister's vision, is huge focus on manufacturing and innovation. I'll give you some examples from the sectors which I am responsible for. Electronics manufacturing. From a very minuscule, small little level, we have now crossed $156 billion of electronics manufacturing in our country. That is 7 times growth. 17%, more than 17% CAGR growth, CAGR growth rate in electronics manufacturing. 11 times increase in electronics exports. Our electronics exports are now $48 billion, and electronics used to be one of the laggards in export. If you look at the league of exported items, the rank order, today it is the third largest exported item, and mobile phones, smartphones has become the top exported item from our country. Most of you are using the phones that you have. There is a high probability that the phone that you are using is made in India. Same is the story with semiconductors, something which we wanted to do ever since 1960s. Today we have 3 plants which are already making chips which are now exported to Japan, exported to US, exported to Europe, and many more, 12 more manufacturing, 12 more plants at different stages of construction. We will be, most probably, another 3 plants will start commercial manufacturing in this year itself. The Semicon 2.0 has already been approved by Honorable Prime Minister, which will bring huge opportunities from companies in Japan. And our chip design system, there is a Japanese company called Renesas, which is now designing 2 nanometer chips, the most advanced chips in India. So that is about manufacturing and innovation, lots and lots being done there. The fourth pillar, friends, is simplification of laws and regulations. On our statute book, on our law book, in our parliament, there are so many laws which are of the vintage of more than 100 years. Many of the laws were more than 150 years old. Not at all compatible with the economy that we are having today, the society that we are wanting to create. So we have removed 1,600 laws from the statute book, fully deleted, cancelled those laws. We have removed 42,000 compliances from our different departments, different systems. 29 central labor laws have been consolidated into 4 labor codes. Huge amount of simplification is happening in every parliament session. Our Honorable Prime Minister inspires us. Again and again he says that no, we must further simplify, so that the citizen should never feel that the government is a barrier in his or her growth. These are the 4 pillars which have given us a very good sustainable growth. What I want to tell you is, we have a very healthy balance sheet. The central government liabilities are just about 57% of the GDP. Just about 57% of the GDP. My friends from Japan who would be very interested in economy and how the global balance sheets of so many countries are there, they would be surprised at this level of healthy balance sheet. Because why it's important? It's important because this gives India a very long growth runway, a long growth path which will be sustainable. A huge debt burden can never be sustainable growth. That's why we have kept everything very sustained in a very proper, very measured way. So this is going to give many years of 6 to 8% growth with moderate inflation, which will create lots of opportunities for you, friends. And these opportunities will come in railways, in defense, in electronics, in semiconductors, in agriculture. Every sector that you work in, there will be many more opportunities. Come, invest in India, invest in Uttar Pradesh. The short form of UP is very important. UP, up. Always, Uttar Pradesh is always moving up. So that is the opportunity for you. Come, invest in UP, come invest in India. We are all with you, we are there to help you, we are there to facilitate your growth. Your success is our success. Arigato gozaimasu.
Thank you, Honorable Minister Shri Ashwini Vaishnav ji, for that exceptionally compelling address.